Well, it's morning time and it rained last night. On top of that, it's supposed to be thunderstorms today at 12:30, so we are gonna have to set up the canopy and get the smoker going so we can get this butt on the grill. So, time lapse. All right, we got the Rectech on, set at 235. Now we just gotta let this thing get up to temp and we'll get our meat. All right, we got the meat, smoker's up to temp. Next thing we're gonna do, let me grab you guys over here. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna temp this bad boy. Now, here's our probe we're going to stick in. We're actually going to use, we want to go right into the money muscle there. There we go. That should be it. We're just going to let it do its thing. We're at 150 degrees, which is good. We're not there yet. Let's see what kind of color we're getting after 3.5 hours on the old Rectech. Looking pretty good. Got the fat rendering down nice. Close that back up. I'm gonna pull it off right around the 165 mark to wrap it. All right, so here we are. It's been about 5 hours and the pork has the color I'm looking for, and we're actually at 161 degrees. That's pretty much where we want to be. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Now that I got my gloves on, it's time to get this butt in the pan. If you don't have a huge roll of aluminum foil, I strongly recommend it. This stuff's awesome. You get it at Costco, it's like $20, it lasts a year. All right, so the next thing we need to do is update our cook. See, we're gonna change it now. Right now, we're just looking at the money muscle. See, right there. So now we're gonna be notified when it hits 185, and then we are going to remove the money muscle from the butt. The reason being is once it goes past like 185, 190, it's gonna be way too tender to slice. It's just gonna disintegrate essentially. My wife says she doesn't like it when I get too close to the camera, and I'm wondering, is this too close? All right, it's that time. Dang, it is bright out here. Hang on a second, that's better. Okay, food's ready, 185 in the money muscle. Time to get some gloves on and cut this thing out. Gloves on. When it comes to cutting meat, I only trust the Jackhawk 9000, only available at Walmart. All right, so the butt is wrapped back up. Now we gotta do this money muscle up. I'm gonna do some of this liquid butter. Next, we're doing some of that. It's that ass-kicking pepper jelly. Our next step is going to be changing our iGrill probe to about 200 degrees. That's when we want to get this thing off, and you got to vent it right away. So let's update that. Pork off the grill at 200. Right now it's at 173 because I moved the probe out of the money muscle right into the middle of this thing. So at 200, we're going to get this thing off. That's what she said. Well, the time has come. 200 degrees on the nose. It's time to get this pork off the smoker and inside so we can let it rest and chow down for dinner tonight. Now that we got this inside, we want to vent this to stop it from cooking anymore. Whew. That smells incredible, like incredible. All right, now that the pork has been vented, we're gonna transfer this to our foil. We're gonna wrap it up, get it in the cooler to rest, and then we're gonna take all these drippings in here. We're gonna run them through this fat separator, because that is gonna be the secret sauce when it's all said and done. All right, so let's undo this here, see how it turned out. Let's see what we got here. There's foil number 1. I mean, I've literally never done this before. It looks good, right? Like, look at that thing. That thing looks, all that pepper jelly on there, glazed. See the little jalapenos in the bottom? That's what I'm talking about. Probably want to get a little of that on there. It's called the Money Muscle Roll. We're just gonna slice into this bad boy and hope for the best. Sharp knife makes all the difference, by the way. Looks pretty good. Color's nice, the bone. See, always a good sign. It just slides right out. And we are just gonna start to pull this apart. Oh, look at that. Blues Hog, Tennessee Red. It's not because I just live here in Tennessee. It's vinegary, it's really good. Too vinegary in my opinion for what I like, but it's a really good base and it goes excellent with pork. So we're gonna dump whatever I got left in and then we're gonna adjust the ratio. We have hardly any. That's disappointing. All right, so we got about 4 ounces of that. Granny's is made right here in Mount Juliet. It's awesome. And I have a bunch more out in the garage. I think I'm just gonna mix this, what I got in there. And now we're gonna take our jus. So this was all those drippings. See how the fat separated right here to the top? So we're gonna pour this in, we're gonna shake it up. All right, so it's like 50-50 on the Tennessee Red and the drippings for the most part. And then 2 ounces, splash, however much you like, of either Granny's or the Blues Hog. It's really your preference. I just think the Tennessee Red by itself is a little too vinegary. Just start adding a little to it. I don't like it super sauced up. I just like it kind of moist, wet, that kind of thing. Add some flavor. All right, so we got it in the box. Let's take a look. Now remember, we're gonna have nice lettuce around there. Probably this is gonna be like nice and cleaned up. But I think it looks pretty good. But then again, this is my first try. And I mean, all this stuff on the side you're not gonna see because we're in a white casserole dish. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. Test cook number 2 is gonna be sometime in the future before the competition, and we're doing steak. So we got a little Weber grill doing charcoal, and it's gonna be a good time. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you guys on the flip side.